What's up, guys? It's the Carp here, back again with another episode of the AC Milan Career Mode. And as you can see, I'm starting off this one with some decisions. So all three of these guys have accepted their pre-contract offers. There's a couple more players that I'm looking to bring in from on a pre-contract. Cornet as well has accepted a contract offer that I gave him. So Eriksson, I'm gonna straight away accept that. Definitely want to bring him in. So there we go. That one's done. Don't care how realistic it is. He's an 88 rated player, 25 years old. Now, I'm going to choose between DeVry and Socrates. DeVry is 84 rated and 25 years old. And Socrates is 85 rated and 29 years old. And Socrates is also from Juventus, so it'd be weakening a stronger opponent. You know what? I think we have enough youth players in the squad. I think we can afford to bring in one older player. And that extra rating and the fact that he's coming from Juventus is going to be a big factor. So I'm going to bring in Socrates, and DeVry is going to stay. I would bring in DeVry as well, but I don't want to bring in too many pre-contract offer players because it'd just be too unrealistic. So 2 or 3, 4 at the absolute maximum is how many I'm going to bring in, even though I'm going to have the budget to bring in more than that. But I also could try signing some players in the January transfer window, including Goretzka, who is going to be the cheapest he'll ever be at this point right now. Alright, so Balotelli has accepted the pre-contract offer. It's tempting, and I didn't even think about it last episode, but like Diego Costa, if I can get some decent money for him, I'm going to sell him. I know I keep selling strikers after giving them like a half a season. The problem is they just aren't performing. And right now we've got Niang, who's our starting striker. We've got Cotrone as well. We've got a promising young player coming up. So I'm not sure if I really want Balotelli in the club. I mean, he would never be a starter. Like, straight up, he wouldn't be a starting player. He could be a great backup, though. You know what? I'm just going to do it. $70,000 a week is all I'm paying for him. It's such a cheap amount. I'm just going to do it, even if I end up buying a massive striker this window. And then Mata I'm not going to bring in because I brought in Eriksson. So there we go. I think that's all the pre-contract offers sorted out. Costa wants to play. You can fuck off, Costa. Maybe once you start scoring. You know, okay. I'm going to play him, but if he doesn't score, he's not playing for the rest of the season. So there you go, Costa. Those are the stakes, alright? Hopefully you understand. Because Coltrone's in decent form. I'm going to go with the same wacky-ass formation that I went with last episode. I mean, we did win the game 3-0. It was against a weak opponent, but I'm gonna risk it again, playing with this very attacking 3-at-the-back formation that includes a left back at center back. Not the Spilicueta type of left back either. Grimaldo's pretty attacking. But, oh well. I mean, it worked once. Maybe it'll work again. I don't know, slightly more difficult opponent. A much harder opponent, actually, because Sampdoria are actually 3 points above us right now. If we win this, we can go ahead of them. This is a massive 6-pointer that you would not have expected to be a 6-pointer at the beginning of the season. The only loss they have in the last 3 games is against Juventus. Alright, come on, lads. Let's get the win. Costa, redeem yourself with the goal here. Please. I don't want to drop you. Like, you just need to start scoring goals for me. It's just the bottom line. Not sure how Sampdoria are doing this well this season. They don't have, like, that great of a team. But Suso has put us 1-0 up. His second goal in 2 games with this new formation. Something to consider. And there's 10 minutes left in the game. Can we hold on to the 1-0? We can. There we go. Napoli, though, also winning their game 3-0, which is unfortunate because they're one of the teams that we're trying to catch up to. But it doesn't matter. We did what we could and got the 3 points. And we got a cup game next. Alright, so I'm just going to do some training first. Then we will get into that. Guidi already up another rating. He's been up 2 ratings in the 2 or 3 weeks that he's been at the club from the youth academy. Alright, so Udinese in the cup. We got an offer from Modic. I'm gonna accept it. Don't really care about getting much more. Just want him off the payroll. And we got a 2-year loan for Francisco Diaz Miguel, and I'm going to accept that. He's the free agent that I signed at the beginning of this season, I think. He's a promising player, but he's really not going to be getting any game time, and he's also not going to be getting any training slots given our current batch of youth players that we've got. Dunham wants to discuss wages. Okay, now you want to discuss wages. You didn't accept the contract I gave you last time, you jackass. Don't worry though. I will not be selling Donnarumma unless the board forces me to. That's the only way that it's happening. Okay, so where's Donnarumma? All right, there we go. So one more year, a whopping 5,000 more. Crazy amounts of money. I'm not going to give him a contract. Okay, so Udinese at home or away? Is it? Still don't know. Rodrigo Eli again. I'm just going to get rid of him. They offered pretty close to his base value anyways, so I don't mind getting rid of him. I don't think he's even played a game this season. If so, it's only been one game. So I don't mind getting rid of him. It is at home. Alright, so this is a match we got to be winning. It's a home game. I do want to go pretty far in the cup. We play Udinese twice at home in a row. Hopefully we can win both of them. But that second match is going to be far enough away from this one that I'm going to start a full-strength squad in this game. And Costa did not score in the last game, so he's being dropped for the rest of the season. So there you go, Costa. Congratulations. And you can get off the bench as well. No, you can't because we don't have another striker. Alright, so I guess, and I mean, if it's between playing no strikers and playing Costa, I will pick Costa. But if it's an option, Costa will not be playing for the rest of the season because he's just fucking garbage at this club for some reason. But Munoz is going to go in for... No, he's not. Is he? No, I'm going to start with that same... Well, I'm going to get Zapata out because he's a little bit tired, but I'm going to start with that same formation. I mean, it seems to be working so far. I'm not going to change anything else. Hopefully we can pick up another 3 points. I mean, I'm going to keep going with this formation until it stops working. The only reason I even switched to it in the first place is because I wanted to try out using, you know, I didn't want to use Calabria because he was not in good form, and he's only 73 rated. So that's the whole reason I did it, because Munoz wasn't available. But, I mean, it just worked out. And hopefully we can pick up another win. I don't think we've conceded a goal with this new formation either. No, because it was a 1-0 win and a 3-0 win. So, was it a 1-0 win? I don't even know. That's how good my memory is. Okay, well, there's our first goal we conceded. It was from the penalty mark. It's still not great, though. We have equalized. I'm not sure if this goes... I think this goes into extra time. It should do, anyways. Roma losing again. Still nothing in this match, though. 15 minutes left to go. And Coltrone has made it 2-1. Oh, for fuck's sake, though. Donnarumma's injured, and they've scored. But Suso, just all sorts of stuff going on. Suso scores another goal, makes it 3-2, and that is the end of the match. How long is Donnarumma going to be out for, though? He had to be substituted, which was dangerous, actually, because I don't keep a keeper on the bench. So that means a field player went in there. It's probably going to be... I bet it's 4 months. Oh, my... 3 months. 3 months. Wow. I can't afford to play either of these youth. I'm gonna have to buy a keeper. I mean, these youth goalkeepers both have good potential, and I eventually want to start training them. But like, I just haven't been able to get around to it because of how many youth players we have that are like really good. So I'm gonna have to bring in a goalkeeper. It's not gonna be. Hopefully there's like a 36-year-old goalkeeper I can bring in. Ideally, that's how this is gonna go down. I'm just gonna go straight up old motherfuckers, 36 years old or more, and see who we can get. Ooh, perfect. If he's not, yeah. All right. Iker Casillas could be coming in to save the day. I'm going to go 5 million to start and see if they accept that. I need to get this wrapped up fairly quickly, though. I'm not only going to go for Casillas, though. I'm going to go and look at a couple of other players as well, if there's any around here. I'm just scrolling through this, by the way, because if I see a rating for them, it means that they're like a well-known player. Starari, interestingly enough. Yeah, he was released by us. He plays for Yeovil Town now, 41 years old. Craziness. Okay, we need to go. All right. So that's the end of it. Is there anyone on the right side? Diego Lopez could be an option. Oh, he's retiring though. Classic. Who was that? Julio Cesar is not retiring, and his contract expires in 6 months. I could get him for very cheap here from the looks of things. I'm gonna go straight in with 2,100,000, and we'll see if they accept that. He's on a 7,500 a week too. That's super low. That also reminds me that I was actually gonna look into MLS players because I remembered, or realized even that like MLS players have a very low wage. Like they have very low wages, so it's a really good league to try to snipe players from. He's going to be more expensive than necessary. Just a couple more players to go through. Okay, so it's between Casillas and I just Julio Cesar. Between Casillas and Julio Cesar, the FIFA 10 gods. I think they were the two highest rated keepers in the game. Casillas might have even been the natural highest player in the game. Okay, so we sold Ellie. They want more for Casillas. 11 million is too much. I'm gonna go 7. Hopefully they accept that. Then Julio Cesar, they also rejected that one. 4.7 million. That's ridiculous. He's 38 years old and his contract expires at the end of the year. I'll go 3 million. Surely they'll accept that. He's like, that's just ridiculous. Anyways, we got 1 day till the next match. Probably not gonna be able to bring one in by then. Definitely not. So one of the youth keepers is gonna have to play this game. I was playing a youth keeper for a long run there, like a decent amount of games. But that was just because Donnarumma was being a little bitch about his contract and was also out of form. It was Varela that I played then, and I'm going to put him back in now. So Coltrone is tired. He's still going to play anyways. He's not too tired to play. And I'm just going to stick with that same lineup minus Paleta. So yeah, that's the lineup I'm going to go with. I'm going to hopefully we can keep winning games with this new formation. Haven't kept the clean sheet the record going after conceding twice last game, but still won 3 from 3 since switching to this formation. So I'll take that as a win. Alright, Udinese at home. Again, they gave us a run for our money last time. Hopefully this one's a little bit more clear-cut and we can just dominate. Bonaventura 4 minutes in, that's what I like to see. Love that. 20 minutes played now, still 1-0. For fuck's sake, they still scored, just like last match. Hopefully we can get the next goal, because if they score, it's going to be interesting. Oh, don't draw this one. Don't fucking draw this match. Come on. Udinese aren't that good. What the fuck are you doing, guys? Oh my... Oh... There was a decent run there where I wasn't getting angry about anything. It was fine. We were doing alright. And then you fucking pull shit like that, and it's just back to being like, this is not a match that we should be dropping points in. For fuck's sake, that is so disappointing. Oh my god. I don't have words. I'm just mad about that. So disappointing. Oh man. I think that's probably going to be the last game of this episode because I don't want this one to go on too long, and I don't want to deal with some more transfers, but that's going to take a while. So after that, we are 6 points behind league leaders Juventus. Could have been 4 points behind them, but whatever. Udinese are above us in the table as well. I mean, they're just not a good enough team though to be like, we shouldn't be dropping points to them at home, is what I'm saying. Suso top of the goal scoring charts though. So that's decent, but that's going to be the end of this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time.